Hey guys, Nicholden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so welcome to a new vlog and a new movie review. It's been a while, or at least for me. Let me put you up to date. So I went last weekend on a trip back to my hometown, and it kind of messed up my schedule. It was the holiday in the US of Labor Day, so I came back to the office, and since it was a short week, it was kind of a mess, and I didn't want to risk it and purchase a movie ticket and not being able to go there. Now, when I get super tired at work, I don't like going to the movie theaters like at a 10 p.m., 9 p.m. function, because I will be so sleepy through the movie, and that's not the plan. I still want to go and be able to enjoy with the movies. But I still had in my CMX Rewards program 2 free tickets to be used before October, and I also have a $10 coupon that I still need to use because of my birthday gift. Now, since I became a diamond, I haven't been able to go a lot to the movie theater, but that's going to change because October and November and December are months that I have a lot of movies that I want to go and see. But anyways, one of those random days that I went to check a movie, I remember that they played the trailer of The Roses, the movie that I will bring you guys with me to watch. Now, I saw the trailer, I recognized the actors, I was like, okay, it's kind of a comedy, a couple getting divorced, not in the best terms ever. I saw the actress from Mom, and I was like, okay, you love comedies, so you need to make yourself the time to go and watch it. Now, the original plan was to watch it on Thursday, but they didn't have the time that I needed. And then Friday, the day before my trip, I was like, no, just wait a little bit. And it's been a week since the movie premiere. I'm not even sure when I'm going to be able to post this vlog, because since it wasn't one of those movies that I have on mine, I don't know if I was able to fit it on my YouTube calendar. But anyways, I was able to purchase my ticket just today. For me, today it's Friday, and I will be enjoying the movie tomorrow, which is Saturday, at 11:30 a.m. I think I have never go to the movie theater that early in my life, in the 10 years that I've been living in the US. So it's going to be an excited experience. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the only one at the showing, but I still want to enjoy it. Now, funny enough, I don't know in the order that you guys are watching this, but I'm going to have a fun, long weekend, because Saturday I will watch The Roses, and then Sunday I will be watching Splintsville, I think is the name of the movie, and then Monday I will be watching The Threesome. All of those movies will have vlogs on the channel, so again, I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to fit all of them on the calendar of the release videos. But yes, we're going to be enjoying today The Roses together at CMX, located at the Dolphin Mall. It's a regular function, nothing special, IMAX or anything like it. And at the end of the video, as usual, I will be giving you my honest review and what do I think about the movie. I hope that I enjoyed it a lot. I've been trying to avoid spoilers. I haven't read any kind of reviews or anything like it, and I just want to be surprised. I don't even remember now the last movie that I went and checked on the movie theater, so I'm excited to go back to CMX. Now, as usual, I have printed right here the sheet with a little information that we can share before we go together to the Dolphin Mall. And also, I hope it's not raining, because it's been raining a lot in Miami these days. The Roses, 2025. The Roses is a 2025 satirical black comedy film directed by Jay Roach from a screenplay by Tony McNamara. It is based on the 1981 novel The War of the Roses by Warren Adler, and a remake of the 1989 film. The film stars Benedict Cumberbatch, Olivia Colman, Andy Samberg, and Kate McKinnon. The Roses was released in the United States by Searchlight Pictures on August 29 of 2025. It has received mixed reviews from critics, and basically what this movie is about. A tinderbox of competition and resentments underneath the facade of a picture-perfect couple is ignited when the husband's professional dreams come crashing down. For what I remember for the trailer, is like they were the perfect couple, but then when they need to get divorced, like everything goes to hell. But again, black comedy. I just hope they do it right. I want to laugh a lot tomorrow at the movie theater. But this was just the intro of the video. We're just getting started, so stay tuned if you're interested on seeing my honest review of The Roses. Okay, guys, so what a good way to start the weekend. I just saw the roses today, and we have to talk. So, as I told you on the intro video, I had my free ticket for 11:30 a.m. I think this is one of the very first time that I have go to the movie theater super early, and it was like the movie theater was for myself almost. Like, and I'm not only talking about the room that I was watching the movie, but there were like me and two other customers, something like that. So I woke up a little bit earlier than the movie time, and then I just got to the shower, got dressed, and then head to the movie theater. There were not a lot of traffic for a Saturday morning, so I made it there around like 10 minutes. And then I just parked, went inside, and I saw the posters on the outside. The Roses poster was actually on the outside of the movies that we're showing now. I didn't saw any major changes. Now, this is the weekend that The Conjuring Last Reads or something like that it's premiering, so there was a lot of posters and promotion for this specific movie. Now, I don't think I will go and see this one because I'm not a big fan of horror movies like that, and I did saw that they will make me do it. I might go with a friend, but I'm not super excited for that movie, to be honest. But anyways, it was time for me to print my ticket, which again, it was for free. Best rewards tickets ever. So I print my ticket, I head inside. They were giving away posters for the Jaw 50th anniversary IMAX showing. And after I was done watching the movie, they put a mini card of one of the music movies that is coming out. I'm sorry, I keep seeing the poster, but I'm not sure who the person that the movie is about is. But anyways, I decided instead of recording the holes before the movie started, I decided to do it afterwards. I didn't saw any major poster being switched or any new posters that I was like, wow, only the Five Nights at Freddy Part 2, which is coming out in December. I'm super excited for that one as well. And I decided to get, since I still had the $10 coupon for my birthday, I decided to get Nachos Movie Night, which includes 2 bags of nachos, melted hot cheese, and a soda. For the soda, I decided to drink Fanta flavored grape, and the nachos were amazing as usual. Now, the movie was on Auditorium 19, which is the very last auditorium, and I was able to see yet again the teaser poster for Avatar and Wicked for Good, another 2 movies that I'm super excited for. Then I head inside the movie theater, and of course, not surprised here, it was only me. Now, the movie started, and guys, I have to say this, I loved it. Now, it is a black comedy movie, and I don't know, just something about it, it caught my attention since the first minute. So, the movie starts with an architect that is basically hearing people more being of like, we care more about the money, and the project being about the money, and he's more of an architect that cares more about, okay, I'm creating this building, but I want people to live happy on it after they see a fountain, things like this. So he's stressed out, he leaves the room, and he goes hide in the kitchen. Now, when he goes hide in the kitchen, he sees this beautiful woman, which is the evil person from Wonka. I love her. I'm sorry, I don't know their names by heart, but I just love both of those actors. But anyways, he goes inside the kitchen and he's like, I'm just vaping here 1 second. Can you just let me freak out here? Because I want to kill myself and I don't want to do it in front of my colleagues. So she's like, oh, can you tell me more on how are you going to do that? And he's like, well, that knife might be a solution. And she's like, oh, but I'm using it for this salmon. So she makes him try the salmon. It's amazing. And she reveals to him that she is planning to move to America when she can actually be a chef and do her own recipes. So he's like, oh, maybe I should join you. And she's like, but we haven't even had sex yet. So they go to the cooler and do what adults do these days. And guys, just out of that, 10 years happens to pass by. They now have 2 twin teenager kids. And they have both different parenting style. She's more the kind of person that spoil the kids, and he's the kind of person that he wants the kids to be more responsible, eat more healthy, and basically be more healthy. Now, we find out that in these 10 years, she had to give up her dreams for him to be able to pursue his dreams, and he's just finished remodelation on a naval museum that literally looks like a ship. Now, with the money that he gets from his project, he's able to open for her a little restaurant in town that she funnily names We Got Crabs. And she started her culinary adventure, but since the spot that the restaurant is at is not that famous, not a lot of people go to the restaurant. Now, when one night gets to the opening of the Naval Museum, a really bad storm happens to pass by and destroys the museum. Now, on that same night, a food critic goes to this restaurant hiding from the storm, and the restaurant basically becomes super famous. So this is kind of putting into perspective on a marriage, and sometimes these movies are strong to see on this aspect. But this is to kind of put on the perspective that these two married people, the worst night of the guy was the best night for the girl. That put her dreams on hold just so he could make his dream possible. Now, the movie continues to move forward, and now she's the one that is getting famous, and she's the one that can bring more money to the house. Now, they make an agreement. He's going to be a stay-at-home dad, and she just starts to become freely famous. She starts to have a fun life. She loves all the attention that she's getting, and all of this because she was an amazing cook. Now, she starts to feel left alone. She starts to feel that she's not that involved in the kids' lives anymore, and the guy is just being miserable. But the plan that they do is that this is just going to be temporary until he gets back in his feet. Now, this ends up not happening, and when he's ready to go back to see if he can find a job, she's like, you know what, I want to continue growing the success of my restaurant, and now she has them as a franchise, and I propose you something. You build us our dream house that we should be always looking at the sea, so that's his next mission in life. Spends 3 years with a lot of money and builds them the most beautiful and an award-winning house close to the sea. Now, this is the surroundings of the main couple. The kids are now athletics, and they're able to get in school in Miami, so they go to Miami and leave the parents alone. And of course, what ended up happening on a marriage that was not successful anymore is that without the kids' distraction around, they start hating each other way more every single day. Now, surrounding this couple, of course, we have the employees from the restaurant, we have friends from the guy, and I just love that they want to open the relationship. The girl is weird Barbie. She has a moment where she's like, I might have sex with you. And guys, that's the kind of black comedy moments that I just laugh about them. She flirts a lot with the guy and basically wants to get in with the guy. And again, it's always super funny to see. Now, something that I do have to say is that when I watched the trailer concentrates more about the ending act of the movie. And it was kind of for me like, okay, so this is what the movie got promised to me, but now this is what the movie is being about. But I ended up loving it anyways. Now, to the final act, where they're already at the house, they're not happy together, and they have developed this scene where they insult each other as jokes, but they're reals. They go to therapy and it doesn't work. They go to a romantic trip to New York and it still doesn't work. And the guy one day goes running, saves a whale, and has a mystical moment where he's like, I'm not happy with Ivy anymore, so I want the divorce. Now, Ivy get this news as bad as she can, and she wants to leave him without nothing, even the house. He's like, you can stay with absolutely everything, but I do want the house. And that's when the mom character comes into play. She is the lawyer. She's a furious lawyer that comes in with a dog, and they're basically trying to get all of this. Nobody is agreeing to anything. The girl wants to stay with everything because even though he constructed the house, she paid for the house. And there is this moment where the guy's like, can you guys just knock it down and chill? And every single marriage, there is always times that we hate each other, but just pass through those times and always imagine other people while you guys are having sex. That was wild. I laughed so hard at that moment. But anyways, what ended up happening is that the divorce continues to go through, and they start making each other lives miserable. So they sign the papers, and everybody gets what they agree on. They start doing terrible things to each other, like she does a fake video where with artificial intelligence, he poisons customers from her restaurant, so her restaurants ended up closing. Again, he started burning her books. They do terrible things to each other, and that's kind of like the final arc of the movie. Now, when they're about to give up, he give her a dessert when she cannot eat them because she will get allergies, and he saves her at the very last minute, even though she doesn't sign the correct paperwork. Now, she does goes from a gun, and that's the scariest fight in a comedy that I have ever seen. They're at each other's throat, and he even goes ahead and destroys the old kitchen, which is going to have importance for the ending, which was very shocking. So, spoilers ahead if you don't want to know about the ending of The Roses. Now, he knocks out the kitchen, which is old style kitchen. So imagine this house with kind of like an artificial intelligent Alexa, and imagine this house with this old kitchen, like gas kitchen. Now they continue fighting each other until it comes a time where he's like, "I never stopped loving you, but we're not good to each other anymore." And for what I read, this is something different from the book. The book, they end up being like at each other's throats, and that's how they end things. Now the movie has more of like an ending that is up for your imagination, but they make peace with each other. They're about to have sex, but then we start seeing scenes of the gas filling up the whole house. Now, since they don't know that this is going on, but they're already forgiving each other, the guy just asks the assistant to turn off the fire, and then the screen blacks off to white. They might survive the explosion, but I don't think they do. It's kind of hard to watch a black comedy movie with a strong ending like this, but again, the book, The War of the Roses, I think is the name, is more traumatizing because again, at least in this version, they were already good with each other. There is also a scene when they're talking to the kids, and the kids are like, "We have always wished for you guys to get divorced because you guys are not compatible for each other." So it was kind of like a strong movie to see. But out of 10, I did give it a 7 stars out of 10. I enjoy it. It has a lot of moments that made me laugh. It has a take on marriage where one of you guys is successful, the other is not, and it starts to get kind of like an envy, which is normal human behavior sometimes. Kids involved always are, and a lot of time kids are what end up saving a lot of marriage from breaking up forever. But again, it was a funny movie. I waited so long to watch it because of my schedule, but now I'm fully back. It's funny because I think this is the very last vlog that you guys will see from this specific weekend before how I have organized my calendar. But tomorrow, Saturday, I will go to the AMC to watch Splitsville, and then next Monday I will go to watch The Threesome. That's the actual timeline that I'm recording the videos. Now, there were a few trailers ahead of this movie. I saw the A24 movie Eternity, which I also want to go to the movie theater and see. I saw the trailer for The Lost Boss with America Ferrera and Matthew McConaughey. My theaters do not have the presentation, so I will have to wait for the streaming to hit the movie, and then I will be watching it. And I also planning to record a vlog because it's about the fire on Pasadena, I think, on California, and I just want to see it. These actors are amazing, so I'm really have high hopes from that movie. F1 was for Apple TV, and it was an amazing movie. And there were more trailers, but I don't remember all of them right now. Oh, A Big Beautiful Journey with Margot Robbie, which is coming out at the end of September, and I also want to be seeing it at the big screen. So a lot of movies coming out that I'm actually super excited for, and a lot of new vlogs coming to the channel as well. Now, as of banners go, they have the same banners. There is a huge promotion for Trons, and they also have now the poster light. They replace weapons for The Conjuring, which again, it's making good money for what I read on Twitter. But that was my honest reaction and honest review from The Roses. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend you to go ahead and watch it. It's a funny movie, and again, it's a different kind of movie. And once you reach the end, you will be like, what? So yes, go ahead and watch it if you haven't just yet. But anyways, guys, I would love to know in the comments if you guys have seen The Roses. What are your thoughts about it? Feel free to open the discussion down below. But anyways, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this family growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.